Hi, welcome back to the TheBusyMrs YouTube channel. I am very excited about this video. This is the very first time that I have done a sinking fund only video. So a little bit background about me. My name is Rebecca, and I am an educator, band director, and my husband is also a band director, and this is a YouTube channel all about our budgeting journey. And so one of the things that we've been working on in our budgeting journey is building up our sinking funds. If you don't know what a sinking fund is, let me tell you a little bit about that. So a sinking fund is basically a purchase or an expense that you know is coming up that you want to save for. And it can be a specific expense like a bill, or it can be a category of expenses that you know will come up. Like, for example, we have a sinking fund just for our kids. We have 2 young kids, and stuff comes up that we have to purchase for them, or events that we pay for them. And so we prepare for those things by saving a little bit at a time over the year to prepare for those purchases. So I have created a sinking fund spreadsheet. This is available in my Etsy shop as just a blank document, and then you can get it as a printable PDF, and then you can fill it in however you want, either digitally or you can print it out, and you can write in your sinking funds, your starting amount, and your ending amount. So what I did on mine is I turned this into its own document where I have this is the year at a glance, and then I made a new one for each Etsy. This is available in my Etsy shop as just a blank document, and then you can get it as a printable PDF, and then you can fill it in however you want, either digitally or you can print it out, and you can write in your sinking funds, your starting amount, and your ending amount. So what I did on mine is I turned this into its own document where I have this is the year at a glance, and then I made a new one for each month, and I'm very behind in filming this very first sinking fund video because it is already halfway through February, and I'm just now going back and looking at what I started 2023 with. So I'll be looking in my sinking funds today and finding the last 2022 entry, and that will be my starting amount for 2023. And then I will go in and fill in January and then February's starting amount. So that is what we are going to be accomplishing today in this video. So like I said, this document here is available in my Etsy shop as a printable download, and you can find that link in the description box below. And if you purchase from my Etsy shop and you're a subscriber, you can use a YouTube discount code. It's honor system though, so anyone who has the code can use it. I just ask that if you use the code that you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So thank you for that. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And like I said, please subscribe and join our budgeting journey. All right, so I'm going to start in our annual sinking fund binder. So this one has things that come up about once a year. For example, HOA fee, termite fee, flood insurance, etc. So let's go ahead and get started in here. So actually my HOA dues are already saved up and they are already in the bank, but I think I still have a tracker in here. So December 2022. December 2022, we had the final deposit for a total of $450. So we are starting out 2023 starting amount in HOA dues as $450. All right, flood insurance is the same. It is already in the bank. Last deposit was December 2022, and we have a total of $500 saved up for that. Now, the good thing is I just got our flood insurance bill in the mail, like our updated policy amount, and it is going to be less than $500. So I'm going to be able to reallocate some of that remaining money to a different sinking fund. So that's really exciting. All right, so our last deposit in 2022 for this envelope was December 31st, and that brought us to a total of $250. So that's not our current amount, but it is our year starting amount. So that's what we're going to put there. We will come back to this envelope when we are updating for January and put in our actual amount, our current amount. All right, next, our last one in December 2022 was a total of $50, and this is for Mother's Day and Father's Day. $50. Okay, termite fee. We did not start saving this for this new year until January, and so we are going to put $0 here because we started out the year at $0. This is not due until October, so I started saving for that again in January. December 31st, we started, our last deposit was $200 just because we had leftover Christmas money and decided to keep it in the envelope. So we started out 2023 with $200 in Christmas. Where's Christmas? There it is. $200. All right, now as you can see, Valentine's Day is empty because, sorry about that, had a low battery notification on my phone. And okay, hopefully that didn't mess up the video too much. Okay, so obviously this is now empty because Valentine's Day just passed and we did spend this, but let's go back to our end of the year total. So in December 2022, we had a $245 balance in this envelope. So $245 in Valentine's Day. And that is it for our annual binder. Now we have our, what I call our variable binder. This stuff, there's no like end date here. It's just money that we add to as we can, and then we take out when we need to. All right, so childcare and preschool is not technically a sinking fund, but I don't have anywhere else to put it, so it stays in this binder. All right, so in our kids envelope, we stopped end of 2022 with $245. So that's going to be our starting balance for 2023. And that envelope needs a sticker, so I keep the tracker in the front. All right, Bernie is our dog. Our last December deposit brought us to a total of $105. For Bernie. Our last December deposit for this one was $100. So this envelope is for Sam's. We've started going to Sam's a lot more recently because their prices are really hard to beat. We don't buy everything there because sometimes we just don't have the space to house some of these items that they have in bulk, and also we don't eat it fast enough to merit it. But there is some stuff that the prices cannot be beat at Sam's, and we do eat it fast enough that we go ahead and get it from there. Lunch meat, milk, eggs, almond milk, stuff like that. Fresh produce even. Really good stuff. So, and this envelope is also for whenever we need to do like a big meat restock, we pull from this envelope to help cover that, because that can be kind of pricey all at once. All right, next we have professional. Our last December deposit on this folder or this envelope was $120. Okay, car maintenance. Last December deposit brought us to $160. Okay. Moving right along. We are almost done here. With the first one. Almost done with the first one. All right. Our last December deposit in household was $200. Now, once these get up to, some of these variable ones, once they get up to a certain amount, I will put them in the bank so they're not just sitting here like professional. I'm about to move this to the bank. Car maintenance is getting close to being moved to the bank too. Not quite, but soon. Household is... household will probably stay there for convenience. But I don't like having too much cash on hand at home. So when things get to a certain amount, I do go ahead and put it in our savings account. And then put the placeholders like I had in this envelope. I'll go back and show those real quick. I put money placeholders in the envelopes that show what I have in the bank. Whoops, that was already open. And I do have these placeholders available in my Etsy shop as well as a printable download. So I have $100, $500, $1,000. I think those are the ones available. And so you can print them out at home, and then you can either print them on cardstock or you can print them on paper and then laminate them. If you have self-laminating sheets, or if you have a little laminator at your house, you can do that. So I did this on paper and then used my laminator, and then I put those in here to show what I have in the bank. So this is also available in my Etsy shop, just like my document here, both available for printable download. Okay, back over here, we did household. All right, gifts. Our starting balance for our last deposit in January brought us to $200 in gifts. And then vacation has had $50 in it for a long time. We haven't added anything in a long time. And I haven't made an envelope for this yet, and we haven't contributed to it yet. But I will be making an envelope and starting to contribute to a clothing folder because there are a lot of things in my husband and I's wardrobe that need to be replaced. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our annual binder, and now we're going to do our January update. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this is a really cool thing about this program. This is called GoodNotes. So I'm using this PDF and I put it in the app GoodNotes on my iPad. You can do this little lasso move and copy and paste this whole section. And paste. So cool. So cool. Okay, although, let's see, that I can delete. It actually copied that top part. Okay, so I deleted the extra part there, but there is our January starting balance, which is so convenient to just copy and paste for that. Okay, so now we're gonna go and get our January ending date. So for HOA dues, that's going to be the same. Whoops. There we go. $450 because we have not added or subtracted any money from there. Flood insurance is also going to be $500 still. Haven't done anything there. Anniversary. Let's check our balance. At the end of January, our balance was up to $360. All right, Mother's Day and Father's Day, our ending balance of January is $70. Now, this is the first time that I've made like a year a lot like tracking document for sinking funds. I've just used the little trackers in my envelopes. But I'm really excited to see like the progress throughout the year. And then next year when I'm planning for sinking funds, I can see like, oh, I'm ahead of schedule. Or last year I had way more saved up for this already. I need to get on it. Okay, ending balance at the end of January for term rates was $20. And then end of January for Christmas was $220. And then end of January was $371. Okay, so in January we got all the way up to my goal, which was $400, and then I also bought my first present. I bought my husband's present, or some of my husband's present. And so we're already back down to $371. I kind of have these arranged by order. So this is going to be due in March or April. Our anniversary is in May. Mother's Day and Father's Day are in May and June. Termites are all the way in October. And then Christmas is in December, of course. And then Valentine's Day just passed. So this is now the furthest away that we need to save for. All right. Next, we're back to our variable binder here. Okay. So kids, our ending January balance is $355. All right. Bernie's ending balance in January is $125, which I just had to make an unplanned Chewy purchase for him, so I might use some of that to help cover that. But I also might just leave it in there to help save up for the next vet visit. I haven't decided yet. Okay, next. January Sam's ending balance was $110. Sometimes sinking funds only change a little bit at the end of a month, and sometimes they change a lot. It just kind of depends. All right, so we decided, my husband has some purchases that he has to make for his gig equipment. He's getting a new, like his microphone broke, and so he needs to get a new microphone, and so that's saved in here. And then I have a purchase coming up for my blog domain I have to reset. So we've kind of tried to beef up this professional folder to accommodate some of those purchases coming up. All right, car maintenance, January. Oh, I put the wrong thing. I was talking and I got distracted. Okay, so our end of January balance was $370. Okay, now car maintenance, end of January, $262. Trying to beef up that folder as well, the car maintenance, because we just bought a new to us van, but it is much older than my last car and has a lot more miles. But I really wanted to get into a van, and I absolutely love it. So we're trying to beef up this folder in case we have any repairs, since we are now in an older vehicle. All right, household. This one is ending balance is $222. Ending balance for January was $154. I already know that vacation is still $50. We haven't added anything there, and we haven't added anything in there either. In our new clothes envelope, which I still haven't made, but I will make it. Okay, so now that's the end of January where we're at. Now I can go in and once again, I can lasso these because the ending amount for January is going to be the starting amount for February. So instead of writing it all again, I can just copy and paste, which is just so beautiful. Okay, and then delete that extra one there. There, okay. So then at the end of February, I will go in and do the ending amount for February. I think I'll make that its own video. Like I might start a series of monthly sinking fund updates, add that to my rotation of videos where I'll come in and I'll count my sinking funds and update my trackers if I haven't done that, and then update the spreadsheet. So I think that wraps up our video today. So again, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. And again, this document is available for you to download digitally and purchase from my Etsy shop, which is linked below. And there is a little discount code for my YouTube subscribers. So, all right, guys, that wraps it up for today. I'm looking forward to making a reoccurring video, like a little series of sinking fund updates throughout the year. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.